In this video, I'm going to show you how to use your credit card like a debit card. Last year, I earned over $1,000, $1,218 to be exact. And this year, I'm going to earn even more. So I'm going to show you my strategy of how I use my credit card like a debit card. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, I'm Tasha from the Major Change Group, where we believe small changes can create big results. And if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. We talk about credit, budgeting, and student loans. Now let me know in the comments, do you use your credit card like your debit card? Now I know there are going to be some purchases that maybe you can't use your credit card on. Like for me, that's going to be my mortgage, my car note, and maybe like my insurance. But there is a servicer called Plastiq where you can use your credit card like a debit card and they will pay those bills for you. So say for instance, like myself, I just got my Chase Sapphire card in the mail. Y'all, ooh, that Chase Sapphire card, it's nice. It's got a little weight on it. It kind of feels a little luxurious compared to the other credit cards. I wish I could show it to you, but you really gotta feel it. It feels nice. But I gotta get a $4,000 minimum spend. So the thing is, you don't want to create extra spending for yourself. You really just want to make sure that you're using your credit card like a debit card. And like I said, if you need to use, like any additional, like your mortgage or stuff like that, then you can use Plastiq. But you can check out this video if you want to learn how to do it. Now, when I think back to my credit card days, y'all, when I had started the Dave Ramsey, I had cut up all the credit cards and I was just using cash. But now I use my credit cards. So over the years, I've used my credit cards. But since last year, I've really been trying to use a strategy to make money. Like if I was to tell you I was going to give you $1,200, would you take it? Basically, that's the same scenario of using your credit cards like a debit card, because I'm using it on my regular everyday spending. I'm not creating any additional spend to get those things. I use my credit card for my gas, my groceries, going out to eat. I pay my bills, most of my bills with my credit card. I also have my cable bill auto drafted off of my credit card. So there are ways and benefits of you using your credit card like a debit card. So the first thing that you want to do is, are you going to be getting a new credit card that has some kind of bonus or cash back on it? Or are you going to use an existing credit card? Now, if you're using an existing credit card, you have to make sure that you have enough available credit on that card. Now, I would say to get the most bang for your buck, you really want to pay your credit cards off every month so that you are not outweighing. Because if you're paying interest on the credit card and then you're getting a bonus, you're really kind of, losing out, I think. So I think it's best if you pay the credit card off every month. So say like the scenario for me, I had just got my Chase Sapphire credit card. And this credit card, if I spend $4,000 and in the first 3 months, I'm going to get 100,000 bonus points, which is going to be equivalent to $1,250. Now I have two other credit cards, my Navy Federal Flagship and my Navy Federal More Rewards. Those are my daily driver credit cards because one card has 3 times the points on everything for food, gas, grocery, and then 1 times the point for everything else. Then I have the Navy Federal Flagship, and it has 3 times the points for travel and 2 times the points for everything else. And so last year on my Navy Federal Flagship, I had earned $1,218 and some change. But this year, the second year, it might be the second or the third year for my Navy Federal Flagship, I'm not earning as much, but I still, between the Navy Federal Flagship and the Navy Federal More Rewards, I believe I've earned maybe about $700. Now you let me know if you was going to do your regular spending and then I was going to give you $700 or I was going to give you $1,200. just for your regular spending? Would you rather use cash or your credit card? Especially if you're going to pay your credit card off every month. So like I said in the beginning, at first when I was doing the Dave Ramsey and I was just using cash, you know, I'm not gaining anything. But then now that I've learned how to use credit cards in a more responsible way, I feel like it's a win-win for me to get $1,200, you know, for the year, because there's so much you can do with that. Now, the second thing is, this is where it comes down to. So you want to do your budget. Now, y'all know I was going to say do a budget because you want to see how much money you have coming in compared to how much money you have going out. Because the key to using your credit card like a debit card is being able to pay the credit card off every month, because you don't want to create additional spending. You just want to use it on your everyday spending. But like I said, you want to use a credit card. So right now I'm going to use my Chase Sapphire Preferred credit card, and I'm not really going to use the 2 daily drivers that I normally did because I'm trying to get the $4,000 minimum spend. But you'll have to see which credit cards are good for you, and you can do it that way. But I'm going to use my Chase Sapphire Preferred credit card, and I'm just going to spend it on everything. Now, there are some things that I can't use my credit card for, like my mortgage and my car loan, but I'm going to use a servicer called Plastiq if I have to. Now, I usually don't do this all the time, but maybe let's say for a $4,000 minimum spend, I might have to, but we'll see. Because using Plastiq, they have a 2.85% service fee associated with it. So that's going to eat up some of my, you know, for my Chase Sapphire Preferred. If I'm going to get $1,250, but then I'm paying, let's say $79 or something like that to use Plastiq for whatever, you know, if I pay my mortgage or my car note, that's going to take away from what I'm getting the bonus for the Chase Sapphire Preferred. So that's why I usually try not to do that often. But if you need to, if you're coming close to not being able to get your minimum spend, then I would suggest doing that because it'll kind of offset itself. But for just your normal regular spending, I would not say do that. So doing your budget, making sure you have that money because you do not want to pay any interest on the credit card. Number 3, now after you have picked your credit card, then second, you make sure you have enough available balance. 2, making sure you're doing your budget so you can see how much you have coming in compared to going out so that you can pay off the card every month. Next, the strategy that you want to use is paying your credit card after this statement date, because not only is this going to help you to make money off of your credit card, but this is also going to help you to build your credit score. Because like me, I have a 0% utilization on my credit card, but when I tried the credit card utilization hack where I did 2 and then this month I'm doing 7%, I was able to increase my credit score to over a 700. But what I did was I paid my credit card off after my statement date. So I'm going to put the video up here so you can go and watch it and see what I'm talking about. But I think that this is going to definitely help you. But another reason it's going to help you is, let's say, so far this year, I've been able to earn about $700 with my 2 credit cards as my daily driver. But once I get my minimum spend for my Chase Sapphire Preferred credit card and I get the $1,250, that's going to take me up to over $2,000. So I'm going to earn a little bit more this year than I did last year. So I think that that's a win-win for me, especially since I'm not creating any additional spending. And for me, especially since we're getting down to the end of the year, what would you use $2,000 for? If I was to tell you at the end of the year, I would give you $2,000. Now for me, with my bonus points and my cash back, I've gotten a Fitbit, I've gotten Bose wireless headphones. Y'all, I even got my niece a scooter with a helmet because I usually get Amazon gift cards. So I've gotten so much stuff this year with my bonus points and my cash back. And then y'all know I was telling y'all that I wanted to get a free trip. That's why I got the Chase Sapphire Preferred credit card. So I'm so excited to get the $1,250. But yeah, so I really think it's a good way to, one, use your credit cards responsibly, but then to be able to get the cash back so that you can do what you want. So it is a win-win. So let me know in the comments, are you going to use this strategy? And if you have already been using your credit card like a debit card and you have a lot of points, do you save your points to the end of the year to get gift cards or different things, or do you spend yours throughout the year? Because it's like sometimes it'll be burning a hole in my pocket and I will use it opposed to using my money. But then sometimes, like right now, I'm saving it because I'm really trying to get me a free trip. So I'm saving all of my bonus points. So let me know what you do in the comments. But I hope that you found this helpful. Please like, subscribe, share with a friend, and turn your notification bell on so you will be the first to be notified when new content drops. And I thank you so much for watching. Until next time.
It's not a game.